Good morning, Hope City. My name is Adam, and in today's Daily Devo, we're going to be in James chapter 1. We're going to start in verse 13 through 15. So if you'll read with me, it says, "Let no one say when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then desire, when it has conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death." So when you read this passage, you see that God isn't the one that's tempting us. God allows things to happen in our lives. He allows those trials because through those trials, that is when we grow. And he wants us to be mature in our faith. He wants us to choose him and not choose our own flesh and the world and our temptations. You can see this in verse 22 of the same chapter. It says, "But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." We must live out the Christian life. We must walk with Christ. We must not give in to sin. In young adults, we are going over Romans. We're in a Roman series right now, and we had just gone over Romans 6, and it's saying how we have died to sin and are raised to life in Christ. So sin no longer has power over us, and that we must live in obedience to Christ. So as you go through your day, your week, whatever you're going through, when you hit those temptations, those trials, when it's hard, remember that you have the freedom now to choose God. You don't have to be a slave to your sin, but you can choose God and live in obedience, which leads to life. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Devo, and I'll catch you next time.